season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Nets. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Irving against Pritchard. Pritchard with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Outside Pritchard. This one for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Pritchard against Irving. Pulls it from the top of the key. Count that bucket.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the 3 by Boston. Irving against Pritchard, 13 feet out. Pass to Thomas, 5 to shoot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Well, it seems like the more offensive responsibility Cam Thomas has been given in his career, the better he's gotten. That says something about his skill.
Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Irving. Pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pritchard with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Tatum passes to Brown. The kick out to White. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Nets trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort again.
Here's Irving. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Johnson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Williams, and it's Wilson, and it's power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Boucher finds Simons, fires the three, and it's Timmy with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving, lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Simons, left side, pass to Hauser. White against Johnson, off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Minot. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. 2 points. Simons has gotten his second bucket of the game. Irving looking around. Shoots over Pritchard. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. And Boston again with a bucket. So it's Brooklyn now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. White against Irving. Pass to Wilson. Outside, Williams. And here is Irving. Clock at 4. Williams, a screen on White. Irving, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pritchard finds Simons. Back to Pritchard. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 6 points.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Wilson. Clowney comes in for Williams. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Mann. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Boston also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for Simons.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the jump.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Boucher, a screen on Porter. To the inside. And finished off by Boucher. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Irving goes in. To the right side. Here's Clowney. Three-pointer, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Brown inside. He's guarded by Claxton. Brown passes to Tatum. The kick out to White. Tatum with a screen. There's the triple. White can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Brown. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Brian?
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pritchard from outside. Brooklyn with the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Claxton, a screen on Pritchard. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum against Thomas. And here's Brown for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Celtics, 30.
like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Time.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Keita in at center, filling out the middle. And that one's good. Irving's got 11 points. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Outside Irving. Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Pritchard against Irving. Outside from Porter. The 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Outside Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Brown. And there's the screen to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks it down from distance. Pritchard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Irving. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. And Boston has possession. And here's Tatum. And it's all from 3-point range. Irving against White. Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 3. The shake. Nice look inside from Tatum.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Irving. Down low. Tatum with a steal. They've got numbers. White for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Williams is checked in for Clowney. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston.
Oh my goodness! I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Now Irving. Simons with a steal. Launches it from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Tatum looking it over. Here's Simons, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Williams is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Kyrie Irving, then there's Johnson, and it's Wilson in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pritchard against Irving. It's stolen. And it's Simons penetrating. Three-pointer Pritchard. The rebound by Mann.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Williams. Pritchard with a steal. Here's Brown. Brown going to work. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
And Boston with some changes. Cadiz checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Simons. Here's Pritchard. White on the wing. Back to Pritchard. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Irving against Pritchard. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Count it!
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. On the clock. That's the way. Now here's Mann, defended by Brown. Kyrie! It's good from beyond the arc.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's a pass to Tatum.
aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brooklyn making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Wilson. Clowney comes in for Williams. And it's Michael Porter in for Mann. Thompson outside. Now Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Porter. Irving outside. From 12 feet out. And rebounded by Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Brown with it. Now Porter defending. Tatum. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Irving. Thomas fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, that's a clutch shot by Thomas in a close game.
Jason Tatum. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Irving. Pritchard with a steal. Right side Tatum. From deep. Cash from downtown.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And an intentional foul right there. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Irving can't hit it.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA.